is now safe and said 8 of those injured in the shooting remain hospitalized. And officials at Brown say all remaining exams have been canceled. With much to discuss and a great panel to help us break it all down, joining us now, former Democratic strategist and current Democratic strategist and former Obama campaign advisor Amisha Cross, and Brendan Buck, MS Now political analyst and former aide to House Speakers Paul Ryan and John Boehner. I want to start with you, Brendan, and in this moment where we have this shooting happening in Rhode Island, I think the answer is no, but you know how the House operates. Do you think there's any chance at all, when you hear from kids who this is their second mass shootings in their short life, that Congress might get a little gumption to do another bill? They did one during Biden, this bipartisan gun bill. Is there any appetite whatsoever among Republicans?
Yeah, I sadly can't imagine anything. And for a number of reasons. You're going to have a number of Republicans who simply just don't think that that is the solution. They don't think there's anything you can really do about these things, and you'll hear that. I think to get something done on guns, you need presidential leadership. And Donald Trump has, I think, actually moderated the Republican Party in some issues. Like, he's moved him off of entitlement reform. And in some social issues, you could argue that he's moderated the party. This is just not one where he's just shown any interest in leading on it. And unless Donald Trump is going to lead on it, and that doesn't seem likely, that I don't see any chance of anything happening.
Yeah, although there was a hot sec in his first term where he dabbled in gun control legislation after Parkland, but quickly abandoned it when he realized the political repercussions. But Amisha, I want to ask you about potential future political repercussions that he's facing when it comes to the November 2026 midterms. I want to pull up this thought from Susie Wiles and get your reaction on the other side of it.
Typically, in the midterms, it's not about who's sitting at the White House. It's you localize the election, right, and you keep the federal officials out of it. We're actually going to turn that on its head.
Good.
And put them on the ballot, because so many of those low propensity voters are Trump voters.
Yes, they are.
And we saw a week ago Tuesday what happens when he's not on the ballot and not active. So I haven't quite broken it to him yet, but he's going to campaign like it's 2024 again.
What's your take on her theory of the case?
Well, I don't think that Donald Trump is physically able to campaign like it's 2024 again. But all that withstanding, he also has something now that he didn't have against him in 2024. He is now holding the bag for the disaster of people's pocketbooks, for the massive unemployment that we're seeing, for the underemployment, for people, lacking affordability. Putting him out on the campaign trail when he's saying specifically that, affordability is a hoax is probably not the best thing to do. And I also feel like we can't act as though the reality we're living in today we're not living in. For Donald Trump, there are certain places where, him being out there might help or might bring out more people. But those are few and far between at this point, because you're seeing people, regardless of what side of the aisle they're on or whether they're politically agnostic, they're upset with their current personal states of economy. That affordability issue matters. And because Trump has not, devised policy that actually helps in advancing affordability options for people, that's going to hurt him as well.
Brendan, what the chief of staff of the White House seems to be saying is that they want to put Donald Trump on the ballot. But at the end of the day, he won't actually be on the ballot, right? So like he can get out there and, presidents often do this. It's not like crazy to think that a president's going to be out on the road during the midterms for the places where they think that that person might be helpful, or where they might be helpful to people. But at the end of the day, on November 3rd or early voting, voters will see the folks that are there, and it won't say Donald Trump. Yeah. So how does it help me understand how that would bring out his voters if he's not actually on the ballot?
Sounded nice in theory. Yeah. And if Donald Trump is the deciding factor of an election, that also comes with some risks, though. Right. I mean, Donald Trump is actually pretty unpopular right now. And if we're talking about a midterm, we're talking about House races. There's a lot of districts that are going to be targeted by Democrats where Donald Trump is not going to be welcome in that race. Their list
is getting longer and longer.
Yeah. So,
isn't usual standard operating procedure here, like, distance yourself from the president and run away from Washington and have a hyper local focus? I mean,
yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of swing seat members will do. Although we saw in the New Jersey governor race, the Republican there was basically like, running away doesn't work. I'm going to attach myself. So who knows what they'll do? But I still don't think when you have a president who's got their approval rating in the mid-30s and that's not unique to Donald Trump. Nobody wanted Joe Biden in there, and there were times when nobody wanted Barack Obama in their district. So I don't think that's. It sounds nice if everyone's going to vote on Donald Trump because those low propensity voters might come out. To your point, he's not going to be on the ballot. And secondly, those people aren't even going to want them in their district.
How do you guys wrestle with the results of the 2022 election? I know that election denialism was a big part of some of the Republican candidacies, but inflation was near its peak at that time. And that's where the concept of the red wave came into play. Republicans thought that they had, the fact that inflation was so high, they were trying to hit on some of these economic points. And then ultimately, a great number of Democrats ended up, essentially moderating the results. How, in terms of Democrats, how do you avoid in these months ahead, just celebrating the idea that the economy is not where Americans would hope for it to be, and ensure that it's a place that is politically calculated, and one in which you're able to make the case that